Hi everyone! So, April is over. What? When I tell you that I am above my ears, you know, what is it, up to my ears in product? I'm above my ears. I have so much to try, so much to use. April was a really, like a month of just product coming in. And that was for a number of reasons. Number one, it was my birthday, so some of my very kind and generous friends gave me some stuff. Products were sent to me by companies that contacted me through Instagram and through email via YouTube. I traded some products with some of my friends that work for other brands. And then I also bought some stuff. So, and this isn't even what I'm looking at. I just grabbed all of it that's new and put it out on the desk, separated by what I've tried and what I haven't tried. And the amount that I have not tried and still need to use and form an opinion about is just... So, needless to say, I'm going to be really busy trying every single product that I possibly can, you know. April was a really good month though. I found some products that I just really fell in love with. So, I don't even know what order. It's literally just laid out in this order, so let me just grab it bit by bit. Okay, so this is actually just the newest thing. I have this on right now. This is the new Hourglass Ambient Primer, Light Correcting Primer. This is the dim light. Now, this is still very new, so there's not a lot of information on it out there. It's definitely, it's a beige tone. There's no shimmer in it whatsoever. I have it on underneath Chanel Vita Lumiere today. You can see it's definitely got color to it. Even when you blend it in, it still has color to it. Can you see? So, if you have fairer skin, this might not be for you. It's interesting because dim light is my favorite out of all of the powders as far as its universal quality, although you know I love mood light as well. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's very smoothing, no glitter, no shimmer. I don't even think there's much of a sheen to it at all. It seems like it's a little bit more pore refining and mattifying. Not in a dry sense, obviously, but I put it on and I noticed my skin just looked smoother and it looked a little bit more even in tone. So I think this is something you could wear on its own and get away with it if you just wanted the texture of your skin to be smoother but didn't necessarily need coverage. So I'll have to continue playing with it. And then from VIB, I did get a few things. Firstly, I replenished the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser. Now, I went ahead and bought this small size. With this cleanser, I had a very, throughout the bottle as I was using it, it was my opinion changed a lot. At first I was like, oh, I'm in love with this is amazing, I don't normally like anything with granules to it. Midway through I was like, why am I using this? I hate a scrub, why? And then once I got to the very end I was like, oh god, I'm almost out, I need to get another one. So I went ahead and bought it during VIB, and I only bought the small size out of, I think I have all but the refreshing. So, but I do like the refreshing. I have used it before. This is the one that I use the least, so for me it makes sense to buy the small size, and it's also the only one they have in a small size. So for me, I know that I won't finish this. It took me a year to get through the other one, so it only makes sense for me to buy the small size. I do like this a lot though, considering that it's a granular cleanser. It's not abrasive, it's not a scrub, and I do really like it. I like it in the morning before shaving. So for all my gentlemen out there. And then I picked up the Reparative Moisturizer, which I have not used yet because there's other moisturizers that I need to finish. But I did finish the trial size of it that came in one of the kits. Same size as the Regenerating, but I think this is a really gorgeous moisturizer because Tata Harper is, 100% natural. There's no silicones in her product, so none of the texture pills up or balls off whenever you're putting primer over it, which is really nice. And the thing that I like is that it says it's a rich, silky formula that delivers anti-aging hydration for optimal moisture balance and a plump look. It's not a true treatment moisturizer, it's more for hydration. And even though it's a rich moisturizer, it's really thin in texture. So there's that. I'm excited to use that. It's probably going to be more of a nighttime thing for me as we're getting into the warmer months. Alright, so what's next? Let's continue with VIB. Herbivore, so I decided to pick one of them up. I picked up the Lapis because for me it was the one that had the most unique quality to it. Obviously blue tansy is a really big thing. I feel like we need to give credit to Lindstrom for the Blue Cocoon for really taking blue tansy and giving it kind of large exposure in the blogging world, followed by Luna, and then this. This is not Luna, and a lot of people on Sephora.com seem to want to kind of pit it against Luna. A lot of people want to pit it against Luna and be like, well, it's more affordable and whatever. Yes, but it's designed to do something completely different. I mean, Herbivore is claiming this is designed for combination oily and blemish-prone skin types or any skin in need of relief from inflammation. So the ingredient list, admittedly, is not the most exciting thing in the world. I don't think it's the most exciting oil you can buy, and I'll tell you why. It is squalane, jojoba, capric triglyceride, kukui seed oil, vitamin E, blue tansy, jasmine extract, rosa cenifolia extract. It's not the most robust oil formula that you can buy, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Sometimes just a good jojoba and blue tansy is all that you need. I've been using this. I have this on today underneath my foundation. Every single time that I've used this since I opened it, which has been a few weeks, I don't know. I'm going to keep playing with it. So far I do like it. It just takes a little bit longer to absorb than some of my other oils. I have a friend that works for AmorePacific who was kind enough to give me stuff. The treatment toner, well actually this was part of a birthday gift from a friend, and this was given to me by my friend that works for the brand. So, treatment toner, I love it. I love it, I love it. You know I love a toner, and I love a toner that doesn't have a lot of water in it, plus a lot of other good ingredients. You know, it's just a good all-around toner. Bit of alcohol, just to keep that in mind, but it doesn't dry my skin out, leaves me feeling balanced, helps everything sink in beautifully afterwards. I've been loving it. And then also, it's AmorePacific's treatment cleansing foam. It lathers, it's a creamy, dense, rich, foamy lather. But this is kind of like, I guess, that, you know, nutritionist who craves hot Cheetos every once in a while. I know the risks when I use this, so I'm very careful with how much I use, how frequently I use it, and what I put on underneath it before I cleanse. Like I do an oil or a balm before I put this on. But I love it. I just love a good, I'm getting too excited. I bought some Lindstrom stuff, and then part of my birthday gift was a Lindstrom product from a friend as well. The honey mud was the gift. I love this. It is, I mean, it's gorgeous. It smells like cocoa and honey, and it's gorgeous. It is like a pudding-like texture. Yeah, real dense. With this, it's very counterintuitive for me. You need damp skin first, so dampen your face down with some warm water and then apply this, because if you don't, you can't work it into the skin, you can't smooth it over, it just sticks too much. But when you do damp skin, it kind of turns into like a clay-like, but it turns into like a thin clay. Beautiful. Be sure to get it all off, rinse it off completely, because I've been not thorough enough before and you feel like the dryness of the clay on your skin afterwards, and it's kind of weird, but when you remove it properly, it's gorgeous. The Problem Solver. Now, the first time I tried Problem Solver, I didn't love it, and I found actually in practice my favorite way and the way I get the maximum benefit, which includes tingling, because I didn't tingle the first five times that I used this, and I still don't tingle very much, but I put this on. Make sure you don't use very much water. That's something that I have made the mistake of doing before, is just drenched it in water. Don't do a lot of water. Turn it into a dense, sludgy paste. Brush it on. And then I wait for it to completely dry before remisting my face. I use Aven or Caudalie grape water or whatever. When I let it completely dry and kind of harden a little bit, and then reactivate it with water, that's when I get the tingling. But after you remove it, amazing. I mean, it is an experience. It's not just a mask. Like it kind of changes the way you feel afterwards. Your skin just has a lot of smoothness and radiance, and you know, minimal pores, and congestion is cleared up, and inflammation is calmed down. And I love it. And this, you know, being the size that it is, it'll last you a long time. Also, Jasmine Garden. Cacao or cocoa. Very earthy, very calming and soothing and nicely hydrating without being too rich. So I think if you have any skin type in the world, you could use this and get a nice soothing, calming, hydrating benefit from it. So I love that. Kate Somerville Goat Milk. I bought this during VIB as well, I think, either before or after or during, I don't remember. I'm still, first of all, I am like literally outraged that goat milk, the formula changed. It has water in it, it has myristate, and all of these unnecessary ingredients in it, whereas before it was water-free, it was aloe vera and coconut oil and jojoba oil based. It's not now. It's thin and watery, and they really kind of depleted the formula and I think cheapened it a little bit, to be honest with you. And I'm mad about it because I cannot find any of the old formula anywhere. I think once the new one came out, they sent all of it back to the warehouse and I can't find it. I can't find it for the life of me anywhere. So if anyone knows where they still have old stock of it, let me know and I will buy like 3 of them. I've been using goat milk for 3 years. For 3 years. From when I was starting with skincare and getting into skincare, that's when I was using goat milk. So anyway, the cleanser is the first Kate Somerville that's not super foamy, that's not the Kateceuticals. It is kind of a dense gel kind of cream. I mean, it's, you know, it's not moving. If you can see, it's kind of like, yeah, like that. Doesn't foam up, does get milky when you add water. It smells like something that I can't quite put my finger on. I have a friend who referred to it as like a pina colada. Personally, I don't get that from this, but it's definitely a vanilla scent. It's very vanilla. It smells like... What did I have that smelled like this? It's like a coconut vanilla kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know if I have a super strong opinion on this. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Something I do love, though, is Tata's Nourishing Oil Cleanse. This was also a gift from a friend for my birthday. I love this. It is, I mean, it's gorgeous. If you have this and you use it and you love it, you know why. If you don't have this and you haven't tried it, it's a really nice oil that I think is much better at cleaning the skin than removing makeup. I mean, it removes makeup beautifully, but because of the ingredients, obviously, I prefer to use this as a skin cleanser. So in the morning time or as a second cleanse, although I have used it more than once to remove makeup, non-drying, non-filmy. It's a really beautiful oil cleanser. Dr. Brandt, Oxygen Facial. This is fun, it works, and it's quick. So you put this on, I think leave it for 3 to 5 minutes. Don't rub it in, kind of smooth it on like you do Beauty Flash Balm from Clarins. It's gonna kind of activate and get all bubbly and that sort of thing. And when you remove it, your skin is instantly brighter, smoother, less pores, texture is refined. Beautiful. In 5 minutes. I'll take it, right? When I was home, I went to a Target and bought some more Pixi stuff. Glow Peel Pads and Hydrating Milky Mist. Love. Amazing. Great. Worth the money. Good. Decleor was nice enough to send me 2 pieces from the Hydra Floral range. Anti-pollution hydrating active lotion. I've used this a few times. Quite nice. I do tend to use it more in the morning, obviously. Looks like it's good ingredients. The scent is not overpowering or offensive. Quite nice. And then they also sent me the gel cream that I haven't tried yet, but I will. The last thing that I got during VIB is the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. The B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel from Drunk Elephant. How you do a really good hyaluronic gel without silicone in it is beyond me, but they did it. Really lightweight, beautiful during the day. The hardest thing is figuring out in what order you want to put this in. You know, do you want to do it pre-serum, post-serum, after an exfoliant, or kind of wedged between your serum and moisturizer, or as a moisturizer? It's hard to figure out. So play around with it if you have it, and let me know how you like to use it. I kind of like it sandwiched in between like my serum and my oil for that boost of hydration because it doesn't interfere with anything. Really, really nice. Obviously, it's Drunk Elephant, so it's good ingredients. And I think a pretty good price considering you get quite a bit of product and it's a high quality ingredient list. Yes, so that is everything. Hopefully you guys had a really good April. Let me know what you got during VIB, if you got anything or anything you picked up this month that you've really been enjoying. And I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye.